Hey up all, and welcome to another Hengist Wild Camps. Well, I'm back in the glorious Peak District, and once again, Edale Car Park. I'm out for 2 nights, going up Kinder Scout, and I'm meeting somebody in the Nag's Head. So I'm going to wander up to Edale, and I'll show you who it is once I get there. See you in a bit. Well, I've just arrived in Nags, and I've got myself a pint of 1577. I've remembered it this time. The person I'm meeting, I've just had a message. They're just parking up in the car park, so they'll be here shortly, and I'll tell you who it is. But in the meantime, good health for everybody, and cheers.
Is there any domain in this existence? You haven't destroyed. What was that? Yeah, exactly.
E-by gum. That's refreshing beer. Well, as I said, I'm just going to enjoy this and wait for this person to turn up, and all will be revealed. Well, my mystery guest has turned up, and as you can see, I'm with Lesley. Cheers, Lesley.
Cheers.
And as I was saying when I was down at car park, we're out for a couple of nights. Going to have a few beers in here and then find somewhere close to camp and see where the wind takes us tomorrow. But in the meantime, going to have a few beers and I'll see you in a bit.
Well, obviously I tried to find someone else to camp with, but there's no volunteers, so I'm back.
No, she's scraping the barrel with me.
I'm quite happy with that.
Cheers. Yeah, I was bottom at key. She asked everybody else. Then she turned to me and said, "Do you want to come camping?" So I said, "Yeah, I've got no better to do."
Busy, so.
Anyway, as I said, I'll see you in a bit. Hi, mate.
Hi.
I hope you can hear me okay. This stupid microphone, once again, has lost its Bluetooth pairing, so I'm just using microphone built on camera and I'm holding it a bit closer to my face so you can hear me. Well, we've arrived at our campsite. Lesley's over there, and we're at the bottom of Grindsbrook, and we just bumped into the landowners, farmer and his wife, or a farmer and a husband, whichever way you want to say it. And they said, you're not wild camping, are you? Anyway, we just explained that we're not fly campers, we're proper wild campers. We respect the land, we tidy up after ourselves, we don't have fires, we leave no trace. And we had a bit of a chat, and although we didn't actually get permission, we kind of got de facto permission to camp here because she knew that we were decent people, shall we say. Well, on that note, it's getting on for 7 o'clock. It might have gone 7 o'clock. So I'm going to get my tent up. Where my bag is, just there. That's where I'm thinking of pitching my tent. I think Lesley might get hers over there, or down over there if she don't want to hear me snoring. So, without further ado, I'll get my tent pitched. Good news, my microphone's working again. I just had to go through rigmarole of resetting the Bluetooth connection in menu. But yeah, it's paired again, so I can up camera a bit away from my face. Well, I've got my shelter up. I'm in the Tarp Star again. Got it in its bivvy and tarp configuration. Well, I think the right-hand side looked like the flattest bit, so I'm just going to have a lie down and see what it's like before I start getting the rest of my kit in. Hey! Well, I didn't try the left-hand side, because when I was pitching it up, that looked the flattest, and I've just lied down on it, and that'll do for me. So my bag's over there. I'll just drag it over and start getting some stuff in there, like my sleeping pad and my sleeping bag.
Have you got gaffer tape in case one of the poles breaks?
Yeah.
In case there's a hurricane
I have a variety of them, which I always carry, although I don't need it for this because
I need to get
there's
some.
nothing stronger than a trekking pole.
Well, thank you. Yeah, exactly. But I need to get some, don't I? I'm not sure what to get. I think it's called tenacious tape or something.
I just use Gorilla electrical tape. You know, the black plastic stuff. Because
Oh yes.
if you get a rip in your tent, you can, and as an emergency, just stick it over the top and it'll
I've
waterproof
seen
it.
electrical tape at home. It's red. Maybe that's similar. Gorilla.
No, I'll show you what I carry. Just
Oh, it's cold now. Suddenly,
yeah, I just carry a little bit of that Gorilla electrical tape.
Oh yeah, yeah, I've got something.
Well, that'll do for, like, you know, a rip on the side of the tent.
And for pole breaking.
I mean, you can get that tenacious tape, which is really good, but I always do things on the cheap, me.
Yeah.
Well, this absolutely stupid, useless microphone has decided to stop working again. I hope you can hear me. I'm just using microphone built into camera. But I've got my tent pitched up. I'm in the Outkit Tarp Star one again, and I'm using it in its bivvy and tarp configuration. Well, like my last video, I'll turn the camera around and show you what I've got inside. It's pretty similar, if you've seen that. Well, as we walk towards the entrance, again, I've made this bit of an awning with my other trekking pole. Inside there, I've got my silver mat with my chair. On this side, I've got some beers, as you can see, in that Tupperware container. I've got some food. Next to it, I've got my stove, pots, pans, windshield, everything's in there. There's my waste pouch with all my electrical items in. And this is where this camera lives. And as we move on to this side, I've got my climate static insulated V-light, my -3 down bag. In the hood, up at the top, I've got my Flextail neck contour pillow. Behind it, I've got my Kestrel 48 rucksack. I brought that one instead of the 38 because I'm out for 2 nights. I needed to carry a bit more stuff. My -3 bag is inside an Outkit hunker bivvy. And on top of it, I've got my synthetic puffer jacket and my down trousers and my down boots. Well, there's Lesley's tent right next to me. And, oh, yeah, I'm all sorted now. There's only one remaining thing left to do, and that's to get in the tent, sit down and take my boots off. So I'll get on with that, sort a few minor little things out, and I'll bring you back.
I think I'm going to put my waterproof socks on, because then I can walk around in my socks.
Yeah, well, the ground's dry, so you can walk around in your bare feet, to be honest.
Oh yeah, it's amazing.
Well, finally, I'm all sorted in my tent. I'm sat down in my chair. I've got everything kind of laid out, a few bits and bats which I need to sort out. But the main thing is, I've taken my boots off. Hey! And as you probably heard me say, if you watched my videos before, this is my favourite part of the camp. Got the walk out of the way, although we've not walked very far from the pub. We've got our tents pitched up, so it doesn't matter if the elements open up. We're all safe and protected, secure. We're not going to get wet or anything like that. We can just relax, look forward to the evening, and take a deep breath and go, ah. I love this part of the camp. It's my favourite time. Well, Again, if you've watched my videos before, you'll know that my thoughts round about now usually turn to having a tin of McEwen's Champion 7.3. Whoa! So I've already had about 3 pints in pub. So yeah, it's not going to take many of these to give me a bit of a merry buzz. So I'll just get this cracked open. Whoa, that smells good. Well, everybody at home, good health and cheers. Oh, by gum, that's good beer. Oh, that hit the spot. Well, I'm just going to pop it in boot at the side of me here. As I said, I've got a few little minor things to sort out, but the main thing is I'm sat down now, my tent's sorted, and I can just relax, have a conversation with Lesley, and just enjoy this evening. So, I'll get on with a few other things, and in the meantime, I'll drink this, and I'll speak to you in a bit. Cheers, Lesley.
Cheers.
By gum, that's good beer.
Better than this stuff.
Well, it's been a while since I've last spoke to you. I've just been chatting with Lesley, and the time has flown by. I've been a bit shocked. I was just thinking to myself, I'm feeling a bit tired. I wonder what time it is. And I looked at my clock, well, my phone, and it's 1:10. So no wonder I'm feeling tired. Well, the time's flown by. As I said, chatting with Lesley, great company. And she's gone back to her tent, and we're both going to get some shut-eye now. Well, I certainly am. I've got this lovely burbling stream to accompany me as I drift off to sleep. Oh, what more could you want? I've said before in plenty of other videos, I love camping next to the sound of a stream. Well, tomorrow, I think we're going to follow Grimesbrook up, and we're going to do the little scramble. It's been 10 years, probably longer, since I've been up that way. So, yeah, it'll be a nice change. Well, on that note, folks, I'm feeling a bit sleepy. So I'm going to get inside my bivvy, inside my sleeping bag, get my head down, turn the lights off, and go to sleep. And I'll see you all in the morning. So, good night, all. Good morning, everybody. Time's just gone 7:30. Sounds dry outside. Let's have a look outside. Well, it looks lovely out there. It looks like it's going to be a really nice day. Well, I'm going to turn my thoughts to getting a brew on. So I'll get on with that.
Well, I stepped out of my tent. Lesley's up as well, there she is. And I've got my water bladder with me, and I'm going to go down to the stream, get some water for a brew and try not to fall in. Yay! Right, that's my water. Just grabbed enough for a brew. I'll get some more for journey later on.
But yeah, I'm going to get back to the tent and get this brew on. Well, that's my morning brew made. I've not made a coffee, I've made a pint of double dose instant hot chocolate. I say double dose because according to instructions I put twice as much in. Well, let's give it a taste. Oh, that's nice. Oh, the sun's just coming out as well as I took my first drink. Well, it looks like it's going to be absolutely lovely today. Looking forward to today's walk and see where we end up. Should be a good laugh. I know we're going to go up Grimesbrook, which I haven't been up for years. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Well, in the meantime, I'm just going to wake up and drink this. Well, that's me all packed up. My bag's down there where my trekking poles are. This is roughly where I had my tent, just here. And I'm doing my usual, having a last look around for any tent pegs, or more importantly, any little bits of rubbish. But it's absolutely spotless. It's as we found it. No bits of rubbish, no fires, nothing. As we all do, we leave no trace so others can enjoy it. And what a beautiful, enjoyable morning this is going to be. Just looked at weather forecasts and there's like a 50% chance of showers. Yeah, it's a bit grey in that direction. In that direction, blue skies. Well, I'll get my kit on and start today's journey.
Oh, brilliant! Brilliant. Good timing.
Yeah, edit that bit out. Right, I'm filming. Time for an update. Just thought I'd let you know where we're up to. We've just come up the scramble up Grimesbrook, which is behind me, down there. There's Lesley. And we're just going to take this path now over towards Crowden Way, Crowden Brook, towards the Woolpacks, and we might head towards Redbrook, I don't know yet, but we're going to go this way. We've arrived at our campsite. We had a change of plan. We were going to go towards Redbrook Downfall, but the wind, when you're on the edge path, it was pretty strong. I think the gust said 40 mile an hour, and it did feel like that. So I was thinking, where's nearby that's out of the wind? And this is the only place that I could think of. If you saw my last video, I'm in exactly the same spot again. Four Jack's cabin is up there, and that's where Lesley is. We've just been over there and we've had a brew, and I've just walked back just to give her a bit of time while she does some videoing and things like that. But wow, what a difference compared to last week. I mean, look at the river, well, the stream. One week ago when I was last here, that was bone dry. You could walk up and down it. And it doesn't feel like we've had a great deal of rain. Perhaps like a 1 day's, 2 days worth, but it's filled up already. Didn't need to lug all that water up that scramble up Grimesbrook. I could have just got it here. Well, it's a bit early for pitching tent, but there's nobody else around. And I think I'll get out of this wind. So, yeah, I'm going to get my tent pitched. Well, that's my tent up. Got everything sorted inside it. Lesley's here. She's joined me from Four Jacks and she's getting her tent up. Right, well, I think I'll get my boots off. I've taken my gaiters off. I've made a start. And, yeah, I'll sit down in my chair and get a bit more sorted, a bit more comfortable. And I'll bring you back in a bit.
Oh, we've had to put the tent up already. The weather's coming in bad. I don't know why I've got my sunglasses on. As you can see, here, I mean, as you can hear, it's raining quite hard now. So glad I've got the tent up. It's quite early-ish. I won't say what time it actually is. It's in those parts of Kingdom.
Me and Lesley, we've been in a world of showers. It's just this second stopped. But it's been coming down quite heavy. I've got my door open. I've made like a bit of an awning with my other trekking pole like I did last time. And it's been great to watch because as it was coming down really heavy, the sun was still shining and casting shadows from things. It was dead atmospheric. Really enjoyable to watch. Well, in between showers, I've stepped outside, tightened up the guy lines around the base of the tent, and I've taken a few photos as well. I was thinking about getting out now, but as soon as I step out, the showers will start. So instead, my thoughts are turning to, you've guessed it, a tin of McEwen's Champion 7.3. Whoa, let's get it cracked open. Whoa, I'm looking forward to this. Well, everybody at home, good health and cheers. E-by gum. That's good beer. Oh, I hit the spot. Well, I'm going to drink this. I might dig my wireless out a bit later on. When the showers drop, I can hear Lesley and she can hear me, so we can have a chat. So, yeah, at the moment, I think I'll do that. But later on, I might dig my wireless out because there is a DAB reception up here. So, yeah, I can get some comedy on later on Radio 4 Extra. So, I'll ring you back later. In the meantime, I'm going to drink this. I told you it'd start raining if I stepped outside the tent. Oh well, there's nothing else to do. Finally, the rain stopped. I've been able to open my tent door and I've been chatting with Lesley. And I've also got my stove out down there. I've decided I'm going to get a hot chocolate on. So, yeah, I'll get on with that. Well, after those rain showers, I thought I'll reward myself for persevering through it with a pint of double dosage milk chocolate. Ooh. Oh, that's nice. It'll keep me going until tea time. Gonna have another drink. Well, Lesley went for a walk to get a signal earlier, and she checked the forecast, and she was saying it was round about now, it was stopping raining and the sun was coming out, and that's kind of what's happening. You can see the moon above us as well. Clouds are racing by really fast. Well, I'm going to get back to this, chatting with Lesley, and I'll see you all in a bit. It's a bit later than when I last spoke to you, and I'm feeling a bit hungry. I've got some grub down here, and I've got my stove out, and I'm going to get some curry and rice on the go. So I'll get my stove sorted and get on with cooking. Well, that's my grub made. I've got chicken jalfrezi with pillow rice, and I've got a wholemeal tortilla wrap to dip into it. Well, let's give it a taste. Ooh, I've got a nice bit of chicken there. That's well nice. And I've also got another tin of McEwen's Champion 7.3 to wash it down with. Well, I'm going to get stuck into this while it's still hot, and I'll crack this open in a bit. Well, I've got to say, I really needed that food. Really enjoyed it, and I can feel nutrition coursing through my blood system as I digest it. First thing I've had to eat all day, and not done a great deal of walk or anything, but still, first meal at day. I enjoyed it, and I'm really full at the moment. But, as I was saying before, I've got a tin of McEwen's Champion 7.3 here to wash it down with. So let's get this cracked open. Oh, that smells just as good as the last one. Well, everybody at home, once again, good health and cheers. By gum. That's good beer, that. Oh, just the thing after having a curry. Well, I'm just going to relax, let that food go down, and just enjoy watching these clouds. I've still got my tent door open. Brilliant view. Well, I'll catch up with you in a bit, but in the meantime, I'm going to drink this. Well, Lesley's just been over. She's just left, gone back to her tent, and we've been chatting and just watching the clouds, basically. It's been a lovely evening. But she's given me this miniature of Jack Daniels, which was very kind of her. So, let's get it cracked open. Well, everybody at home, good health and cheers. By gum, that's good whiskey. Oh. Oh, it's warming whiskey as well. Oh, that's like dynamite, that. I'm going to have another sip of that later. Oh, but in the meantime, I'm going to put wireless on, because hopefully there's some comedy on. It won't be long before I'm getting in my sleeping bag. I'm struggling to keep my eyes open as it is, but I think this will put the final nail in the coffin as far as keeping my eyes open. Anyway, I'll bring you back before I bed down. Well, sun's gone down, it's dark outside, and I think it's approaching 11 o'clock. I'm really sleepy, so I'm going to get my head down. I'm going to put wireless on timer, drift off to sleep, and then let radio turn itself off. So, I will bid thee all good night, and I'll see you all in the morning. Good night. Good morning, everybody. The time is about 8:30. Oh, what a great night's sleep I've had. I was out like a light and got a few hours in. Well, it feels lovely outside. I'm having a very lazy morning. I'm in no rush today. Let's have a look outside, see what it's like. Well, it looks lovely out there. Lovely and sunny. Right, well, I think I'll turn my thoughts to getting a brew on.
He's a nuclear chemist at the National Nuclear Laboratory at Sellafield. In his new book, Going Nuclear, How the Atom Will Save the World, he argues that harnessing atomic energy is essential for tackling the climate crisis. Not everyone will agree, and perhaps not Baroness Natalie Bennett, former leader of the Green Party and sitting member of the House of Lords. Well, imagine our conversation might get quite technical with protons and neutrons flying around, so perhaps I can encourage you all to start easy with some images. The word atomic brings to mind big red nuclear, a smudge on a photographic plate in Paris in 1896. A lot, it sounds like.
Well, that's my morning brew made. I'm sat in lovely morning sunshine. Let's have a taste.
That in 1896, Henry Becquerel
Oh.
in Paris had found just a little smudge on a photographic plate, which we now know.
Oh, that's what I need to start the day. Well, I'm going to drink my brew. Leslie's already packed up. I'm having a lazy morning. And yeah, once I've drunk my brew, then I'll start thinking about packing up. But in the meantime, I'm just going to take my time and drink this. Well, that's me all packed up. My gear's down there with my trekking poles. Leslie's in distance. She's just having a wander while she's waiting for me. But before I set off, I'm doing my usual. I'm having a last look around for any tent pegs, or more importantly, any little bits of rubbish. But there is not a stitch of rubbish around. It's absolutely spotless. It's as we found it. And like we all do, we'll leave no trace so others can enjoy it. Well, it's been a great couple of nights out, this. I'm going to get my bag on and start the plod on back to the edge path. So I'll speak to you when I'm a bit further along.
Half decent. I might do that because it'd be quite funny, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Well, look at Grimesbrook. It's flowing again. That rain must have topped it up. It's not at full bore yet, but it's good to see water back up on Kinder Scout. Right, well, Lesley's behind me and we're plodding on towards Golden Clough. So I'll show you some views along the way and I'll speak to you in a bit. Time for an update. Let you know where we're up to. Well, we've just come down Golden Clough, which is up there, and we've just stopped at the Nab. Leslie's taking some panoramic shots. I've just done the same thing, done a few photographs, bit of video of it all. Wow, it's absolutely lovely, but it's still a bit on windy side. We've not got long to go now. There's Edale down there. We've just got to go down towards that path down there that you can see running, and then we'll be back in Edale. So I'll show you a few more views as we're plodding along, and I'll speak to you once we get a bit lower down. I'm back in Edale car park where I started off from. Wow, that's been a cracking 2 nights out, 3 days. We saw some rough weather yesterday in particular. Oh, those showers. And when I was inside the tent, couldn't have the radio on or anything. It was just too loud. Couldn't hear yourself think. It was brilliant. But what a contrast. Really heavy showers, and the sun was still out as well, casting shadows from things. Very atmospheric. Really enjoyed it. Well, I'm about to get all this kit off and chuck it back at car. But before I do that, I'll just have a wander over to Lesley and say ciao to her. Hey up, Lesley. Thanks very much for inviting me along on another great camp. Really enjoyable.
Yeah, it was great. I've had such a good workout walking off and walking across.
Aye.
And I've really got to know Kinder a bit, so thanks for showing me around as
Yeah.
well. I really appreciate it.
Well, it was
really enjoyed it.
a first for me as well, going up Grimesbrook. I hadn't done that for about 10 years.
Oh yes, that's right. That's
Yeah.
right, yeah.
So yeah, that was a nice change for me. Great. Thank you once again for inviting me along. It's been brilliant, and I'll see you again. Give us a
See
hug.
you next time.
Drive safely. Right, well, I've said my goodbyes to Lesley now, and I'm about to get all this kit off, as I said before, chucking it back at car and start the drive home. But before I do that, I just want to say thanks a lot for watching. I really appreciate it. And as I always say at the end of my videos, I look forward to your comments, because I always enjoy reading those and replying to them. Well, on that note, there's not really further to say, apart from, I'll say it again, thanks a lot for watching. And until next time, when I see you again for another Hengist Wildcats, it's cheerio from me. Goodbye all.